So it seems like the bookish cons got a little out of control recently. Today I wanted to quickly touch on, I believe it was at Worldcon, George R. R. Martin did a panel and someone got up and asked a question, and I'm paraphrasing here, but essentially the question was, you're going to die soon. Can Brandon Sanderson finish the series? I shouldn't have to say this. No one should have to say this, but don't ever do that. That is one of the most terrible things I've heard someone ask an author in person ever. First of all, it's incredibly rude to say someone's going to die to their face. I think we can all agree upon that. But secondly, being a massive fan of Game of Thrones, I just want to make it clear to everybody George R. R. Martin doesn't owe us anything. It would be amazing if he chose to finish this series. I do think that the show and the showrunners kind of painted him into a corner. I have this delusional belief that he's already finished the books and he just isn't releasing them until his death because he knows that the fandom has gone so toxic. I know that that's a Delulu wish and it may never come true and probably isn't true. But even if this series is never finished, it's still one of the best fantasy series I've ever read. It's what got me into fantasy. I will always have a special place in my heart for it. But he doesn't owe us an ending. And the way the fans have treated him, it makes perfect sense to me that he hasn't finished at this point. Don't be that guy. Don't be rude to authors. Don't say things like this. And also, don't expect them to give you things. They don't owe us anything. It's amazing that we enjoy their art, but they don't owe us the art. They don't have to finish anything. They don't have to do anything. We should just be thankful that we got to enjoy and experience the art that they give us. Anyways, that's the end of my little rant. I know that there was some issues at another con, and I've seen other people speaking on that, but that's less my wheelhouse. I am a Game of Thrones fan, I'm a fantasy fan, and just felt like this had to be said. Don't expect any authors to finish this series. It's not their job or duty to do so. And it's possible that George R. R. Martin doesn't ever want anyone to touch his work, and that's also perfectly acceptable. But yeah, that's it. I'm out, guys. Have a good one.